YouTube, what's good? Back at it again with another one. So, this will be a little bit of an interesting video, particularly because it is one of the pet peeves of mine that has been bothering me for some time, honestly. Doesn't really bother me too much, but I feel the need to actually talk about it because it is not a representation of what it is that I actually advocate for. So, I have to speak against the things that I'm actually not in support of. That's why I'm not an advocate for it. And one of my major passions is fitness. I already expressed the need of us to, in short or in short-term videos, or just videos in general, as to why it's very important for you guys to actually get in shape. And maybe I'll actually do an official why it is you need to get in shape type video. And hell, if the demand is there, maybe I'll actually put in my workout. But listen, that's not what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about a pet peeve of mine. And this is actually relating to fitness. I don't understand this whole dad bod culture, honestly. I don't understand this weak ass, soft ass dad bod culture. Now, I don't understand why is a thing, first and foremost. Maybe it's because most people actually, or most men actually have dad bods, but when I see a dad bod, I just see sloppiness. I just see men being sloppy. I just see guys being lazy. I just see this inertia when it comes to actually being at your peak physical performance, especially as men, because the man body, unlike women, we don't grow into our man bodies how girls grow into their womanly bodies. Boys don't grow into their man bodies. The boys have to develop and build the man body. The man body has to be built. It just does. It's part of our evolutionary process as men. We have to put some muscle onto our frame. I cannot stress this enough. So when I see these fat, sloppy, you're not jacked, there's no leanness to you. It's just lazy to me. And I don't understand the appeal, especially from women. Honestly, I think you ladies are capping. When you say that you're actually attracted to the bad dad bod, I think you're capping 100%. Because if you actually had the option, which if you're attracted to the dad bod, you're not really a reflection of what guys like me who are fit are actually looking for anyway. But let's just entertain the idea for a moment, shall we? If you actually had the option to truly get with guys or men who are fit and who had some muscle on them and who are unapologetically masculine, you would get with them. 100% you would. And don't say that you wouldn't because you're capping. You are hard capping. The reason why, gentlemen, this is one of the reasons why you don't want to have a dad bod and you want to actually have a muscular frame, a masculine frame. It's easier to control you when you have a dad bod, especially from women. Now, if you notice, if you get into a relationship, you do whatever, you go out to eat a lot, she might feed you a lot or cook a lot for you, which is cool, but slowly but surely you become a bit off with your physical appearance and you start looking less and less appealing. Now, it might be a way to keep you down or unattractive, so it's easier to control you because she already has you and she doesn't want you to continuously improve because that will make you more appealing to other women, and she probably doesn't like the fact that you get attention from other women. That's a whole nother video. I can create a whole nother video based on jealousy alone, but fellas, it's easier to control you when you have a dad bod. When you don't have a dad bod, when you have a frame that's similar to mine, you're not so easily controlled. A, not that women should even be trying to control us to begin with, but B, when you have a physique such as mine, for example, what you're signaling to the world is that you take yourself seriously and you expect to be treated as such. How you look physically, I don't care what it is that you do, what the clothes you like, whatever, because everything is sales and marketing. How you present yourself physically in terms of your health and fitness, it matters. And it matters because If you come out as a fat and lazy slob, people are going to think less of you. They're going to think, "Oh, you're not really committed, you're not disciplined, you're a bit unhinged, you take shortcuts, you don't put in your best effort," whatever it is, right? Whereas if they look at someone like me, you think, "Oh, that guy's disciplined. Oh, that guy takes himself seriously. Oh, that guy actually cares about how it is that he is presented. Oh, this man actually goes through a lot, which means he's ambitious." And you have to be, especially if you're putting in that type of work in the gym or on yourself physically. And I'm just talking about physically. I'm just talking about the fitness. I'm not even going to talk about how being physically fit affects you psychologically. That's a whole nother video. But I don't understand this dad bod culture. It's a cop out culture. It breeds laziness. It breeds contentment. It breeds stagnation. It breeds inertia. It just breeds a whole generation of men who are weak and who are about fuckery and who waste their time on dumb shit. Now, I'm not one to judge. Like, for example, like if you're a gamer and you like to play video games, that's fine, but that's time that's taken away from you actually taking care of yourself physically in terms of your fitness. If you take just your fitness seriously and how it affects you psychologically, for example, you naturally become more ambitious. So you start to put away the childish things slowly but surely. And clothes just drape on you better. That's a whole nother thing. Clothes look better on you. Women are more sexually attracted to you if you look masculine and you have some muscle on your frame. I don't care. Listen, fellas, don't fall for the cap. I don't care what these ladies tell you. Take it from me. I have actual anecdotal real life experience. It's different on this side. When it comes to female attraction and sexuality, it's different on this side, I promise you. The things that these women be saying to me sometimes is insane. And normally I just want to be left alone. But what am I going to do? Be like, stop saying these things to me. No, like... And the amount of compliments and respect that you get from not just from the ladies, but from other men, that matters because they're going to you as someone who has the answers. And when you have a dad bod, I'm sorry, you ain't got the answers, Sway. When you got a dad bod, you ain't got the answers. People can't take you seriously. They'll low-key look down on you. It doesn't matter if you're 6'3" or 4" or even 6'11". If you got a dad bod and you look like I'm just going to be honest. You look like a disgrace. You look sloppy. People will psychologically look down upon you. You'll be easily manipulated. You are easily fooled. You are easily finessed. Women, you're not even the first choice for many women. They probably don't even want to fuck you. And I'm not trying to say all this to be crass or to be lewd or anything like that. I'm telling you guys the reality. I don't understand this whole dad bod culture. And you can make up all the excuses you want. Everybody can pencil in 1 hour a day to work out. Trust me. If you can't do it, you're probably not even following a calendar system. And I just posted a video on that. As a matter of fact, that was actually the last video I posted on that. Listen, I'm actually not going to be before you for very long because I got somewhere I got to be. I'm busy. I got things to do. But I just wanted to come up here and talk to you guys real quick because I don't understand this obsession or why this is even a cultural thing, this dad bod. It should be destroyed. It should be burned. It should be thrown into a dumpster fire, honestly. If you are a man in today's world and you're okay with having a dad bod, there's something fundamentally messed up with you. Like, but my priorities is about getting money and this and that. And yeah, that's cool, but you don't want to be better. You don't want to be the complete package. You don't want to be supreme. You don't want to be rich, fit, intelligent. You don't want to be the complete package. You can be. Why? What's the point of having money if your health is fucked up? If you look like a piece of shit? What's the point of being super fit and you looking like a Greek god, but you ain't got no money? You see what I mean? So even though these things by themselves objectively make your life better, you still at the end of the day have some potholes that you need to be that you need to fill and that you need to start repairing in terms of either your health, your fitness, your mentality, whatever it may be, you still gotta take care of those things. You still gotta be somewhat of the complete package. I don't understand. I'm gonna be honest, when I see guys that have dad bods, I don't see men who have ambition. Unless you've just been in whatever game that you're in for a long period of time and you're just solely focused on that. For the vast majority, those are just the outliers, but for the vast majority, I don't understand it. I don't understand. Like, you have no ambition. You have no drive. You don't think highly of yourself. You don't actually love yourself the way that you claim that you do. You have no self-respect, because if you did, you would take better care of your health. You would actually be more physically fit. Clothes would look better on you. You would carry yourself a different, certain type of way. You can't fool me. You can't finesse me. And it's okay. Look, listen, there are dudes that have dad bods that have all the confidence in the world. That's awesome. But you can become even greater if you actually put in the work in the gym. I'm telling you, guys, I used to be skinny, super scrawny, and then I became fit. This is like one of those Wolf of Wall Street conversations where Leonardo DiCaprio says, listen, I've been a rich man and I've been a poor man, and I choose rich every time. Listen, I'm a fit man and I've been an unfit man, and I will choose fit every single time. I will never, unless I have some sort of a medical emergency, and I've had a couple in my lifetime and I still built myself back up. But I will never, and I'm going to say this in closing because this is a promise that I can actually not only make to you, but also to myself. I will always be fit. I will be fit forever. I will never slack. I will never slack. It's been so deeply ingrained into me. It's become the anchor of my discipline. You will never catch me slacking with fitness, ever. Ever. Because I know what it's like on this side now. And I'm willing to do the hard work. And now I'm currently working on getting this money so I can be the complete package, so I can be supreme. Because all great men, especially the fit ones, have ambition. We just want more. So it doesn't stop. Listen, guys, either get yourself together and get in shape and stop being so weak and sloppy and lazy, and actually have some self-love and genuine self-love and self-respect for yourself to actually take care of yourself, honestly. Because it's looking wild out here. And a part of me doesn't even mind it because there's hardly any competition. It's okay. I'll take everything too. I will take what's normally allocated, what should be allocated to you. I will take it. I will take it and I will make better use of it, more than you'll ever make use of it, because you're sloppy and you're lazy. And ladies, you're capping. You're capping if you actually genuinely want the dad bod. You're either capping or you just genuinely do not know and haven't been exposed to a man who's actually interested. I don't know. It's just, I think y'all are capping, honestly. All right. Just a little rant of mine. But listen, this dad bod culture needs to die. Guys, men, it's time to actually get to work. Get to work and actually have have the decency to have a degree of self-respect. Okay. Stop looking like pears. Stop having guts out. Do some work. You don't have to eat that pizza. Learn to control your diet. Learn what you put in your body. Actually have some self-respect for once. Okay? I'm going to catch y'all in the next one because it's like I said before, it's looking wild out here. And a part of me is sick and tired of being an outlier, but listen, if I am to reach the top by myself, I'm down with that too. But it's nice to actually have some other people up there too. So I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, all right? Get to work. Deuces.